let's jump into it. My goal with this call is to just give people a flavor of, kind of how your process works. A lot of people know about business planning. There's different kind of ways of going about it. But and I've never been through your business planning workshop, so I'm a little bit blind here. I kind of just guessed on the house reference. I mean, that seems to make sense. But I do know you, and I know your mind and how you think. So I'm very excited to hear you kind of talk about what this process is. So yeah, jump into it.
Yeah. No, I love it. Okay, so here's the first thing, right? And the whole intention here is we got to get on offense. So the first thing we need is we have to have clarity. So step one is, and here's the question, what are your key business pillars, your verticals, right? We're building a house. We got to get our verticals. What are your key verticals that supports and drives your business forward? So again, it doesn't matter your job role. If you're in operations, you're a branch manager, you're in business development, you're an originator, what are your key business pillars, those verticals that support and drive your business forward? Let's say you're a branch manager, because a big focus of mine is really with branch managers. Okay, so maybe you're a producing branch manager, so you need your sales is probably a vertical. Marketing is probably a vertical. Recruiting might be a vertical. Profitability might be a vertical, right? At least I hope it is. Right?
I like those last two a lot, Craig. I like the recruiting and the profitability. Like
that's why I'm so focused on branch managers, right? Because I think the branch manager is one. I think it is the most important role in our industry because everything pivots off the branch manager's desk. And as a little side note, branch managers have the wrong title. You're branch leader, and we have to be a leader, right? So this is a very good way to instantly develop clarity in what supports and drives your branch or your business forward, right? And there should be personal stuff, right? When I do this, family is one of my verticals, right? Or personal wellness and self, and development, that's a vertical. So there's no right or wrong answer here. And this is obviously unique to every individual. There's obviously common threads within this. So that's step one, like very simple. Just what are your key business pillars that supports and drives your business forward? No bad ideas, right? Just identify that. Now
is there a number of them, Craig, that you think is the right amount to focus on? Is 4 the magic number? Is 6 too many? I mean, what's your best practice?
Yeah, I'm usually around 4 to 6.
Okay.
Now, this can grow, but this isn't about having 50 verticals, right? That's too many.
Right.
Now, here's the process. Now, oftentimes, and I'll say this, right? This is simple to do, but simple doesn't mean easy. When you actually start sitting down and doing this, like you're going to get consumed with a lot of information. Your mind's going to be moving 1,000 miles an hour. So the first step is just throw it up, man. Just get everything out of your head and onto paper, right? So you might have what you think are verticals, 50 things on paper. Now start looking at the categories, the commonalities, the common threads, and start putting that together. So all of a sudden 10 things really becomes one thing. Maybe it's just sales, or maybe it's just marketing. It's not social media and email. That's all within the vertical of marketing, let's say, for example, right?
Right.
So, and a lot of people and I love it because in my last workshop that I gave, or, the first question, and very good branch managers, like, I don't even know where to start. Like, I can't even get this out of my head. Perfect. Just throw it up, like I said, just get everything out of your head. Now, the context behind this, which is really where I developed this blueprint, is what I used to use in leadership, and you certainly know as, in executive leadership is, man, you have to move mountains. Like everything is on your plate within the organization. And so the way I did that was a tactic that I called compartmentalize and then prioritize. So that was my initial way of then saying, what are my key business pillars that's to move my business? So again, it could be branch manager management. It could be I was running MSR recapture. It could be profitability. It could be recruiting, et cetera, et cetera. And then I would just prioritize what needs to get done. So that's just a little background of how I designed this concept. So I'm just going to come back to step one, just identify what are your key business pillars.